Northern Cali born and raised, real shark about that tank. We go hard up in the paint and spin them blocks, they said we can't. Talking all that tough shit, don't end up in a casket. Glock up on my hip, be the only thing that's plastic. Hit him in the belly, guarantee that boy gon' fall. It don't matter who you body, you still a ratchet.
What's cracking with the gente on YouTube, man? Thank you guys for tapping back in, showing love, showing support, all that good stuff. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment down under, subscribe if you haven't already. And as you guys can see through the title and the thumbnail, man, so today I was scrolling on my phone, I was scrolling through my Instagram, and I follow an Instagram page which I do think you guys should check out. It's a little wild, but it's entertaining. So the page is called West Coast Gang Wars. It's an individual that the thing that I like about that page is that he's not biased at all when it comes to who he's posting. It's not a homie channel, it's not a northerner channel, it's not a Crip channel, not a blood nothing to do with that, right? He's like he even puts it on his thing like, hey, if you're a gang member, then expect this to happen to you. And so like I said, he's equal, he's not biased, but he does get wild with his captions. He'll respectfully say who what happened and whatnot, but he'll throw these little things like, oh, this dude got swatted, or this dude got smacked, or like things like that, like trying to be comedic but still reporting on the news. So like I said, I was scrolling and I seen the post that said on Boulevard Nights in San Jose, there was how could I put this? There was a little back and forth, some popping, some fireworks, but not fireworks. At the Boulevard Nights, in the south side, my bad, in the south side of San Jose on Monterey, at the Ron Robbie's, there was a little altercation that, ended up becoming not fatal, because from what I hear, the individual is in the ICU, so he possibly may make it. But from the people that I know that were there and seen it happen, they were saying that the individual was he no longer, basically. So before I get into it, right, let me just say this is not me throwing shots at northerners. This is not me trying to make videos and clown on dudes or nothing like that. This is more so for the people that actually enjoy Boulevard Nights, that enjoy the vibes, the cars, the scenery, the culture, because believe it or not, Boulevard Nights, any cruising events, anything to do with car shows with lowriders and stuff, they're not gang banging places. They're not places to go out and start gang banging and whatnot. It's a family event. They're always family oriented. My thing is, I always hear about, oh, but you guys won't go to car shows, but you guys won't go to this. You guys, look, for one, from what I've been seeing, the homies are definitely out, doing their thing. Like, so, all right, let me just get into it. So, there was a video that was circulating on Instagram on Boulevard Nights. There was 3 videos, but the main one though was posted by an Instagram page. I should have if I remember, I'll screenshot the post and I'll put it here. I'll put it on the video. But I can't remember the Instagram, but I'll make sure to leave the Instagram in the in the picture. So it's a homie page from San Jose. And they posted that there was homies that were cruising on Boulevard Nights, bumping Chito Rana's loud, like not like with the windows up, no, like the windows down, side to side by side with other lowriders, northerners, that basically antagonizing them, And again, it was that song by Chito where he mentions Lazy Boy and says that he was caught with what, and the dude is looking at the car, like you could tell he's bothered by it. Like the northerner in the car, you can tell that hearing the song bothered him, because he's just looking, like he looked at the homies for a little bit, pointed his phone at them like he recorded them, and then obviously he kept on going, he kept driving or whatever. And so the video started circulating that basically saying like, I can't remember the exact words, but they were basically saying like, oh, the S words, the sureños, but obviously not the word sureños. They're outside for Boulevard Nights. You know what I'm saying? And so there was people that were posting it, which I believe probably created a little bit more tension. They were probably like, oh, where they at? You know how it goes. So that video was circulating, and then there was other videos where homies were posted, actually posted, and dudes like cars were recording them and saying like, oh, these fools are out here, like basically saying like for people to get them. And again, it's my thing is like, why would you post for other people to get them? If you spot them and you feel some type of way, do what you got to do. But don't send your homies on crash dummy missions. Like I'm never gonna understand. I'm never gonna get that, right? But so regardless, like I said, there was videos of homies that were posted and whatnot, and obviously, there was way more Northerners. Obviously, like I said, at these events, at these car shows, there's always more Northerners because, for one, San Jose is predominantly Northerners. Two, it's a family thing, so there's people who don't gangbang that still dress the part and look like they gangbang for that day. There's dudes that will dress up, Pendleton up, Dickies, Cortezes, you know what I'm saying, Huelga Birds, and all kinds of stuff, but you will see them other days normal as can be. And like I said, it's part of the culture. I get it, but that's why the numbers are so prevalent. And also, there's people from other cities that do come to San Jose to to basically for the culture, for the scenery, all that stuff. So they're pretty damn deep. So now, fast forward to I don't even know what time it was, but I just know that one of my boys, he hits me up and he said, "Hey, a B word just got smoked, like pretty much in front of me, and I was like, "What?" And so whatever, he kind of like explained it or whatever, and then that was that. And then whatever, he kind of got into the story a little bit, and obviously, the streets know what the streets know. Everybody knows what happens on the streets. That's not up for me to speak on. That's, what I'm saying, for the other boys in blue, what I'm saying, do their job. But like I said, I seen the post on West Coast Gang Wars. He posted that it was allegedly. I'm gonna throw the allegedly out there because I'm not gonna throw nothing on anybody. But allegedly, it was a red on red thing. It was apparently a brawl, which you can see in the video. I'm not gonna post the video because I know YouTube is not gonna allow it. But you can see, what I'm saying, people that they got into it. It's a little a melee basically, and you start hearing the pops. The fireworks, not the yeah, the fireworks. So in another video you hear, what I'm saying, again, somebody was recording the altercation, and again you start hearing more pops. You hear, the first video I think it was on like 3 or 4 pops. The other one, the second one, you hear, a few more, and everybody starts to panic and is like, hey, like get in the car, whoop de whoop, like, like basically get out of there. And I was tripping because I seen in the comment section of West Coast Gang Wars the post, somebody commented like, "Where's the rest of the video?" Because I think the video was only like 4 seconds long. The first one, the second one was a little bit longer. The first one was like 2, 3, maybe 4 seconds long, and somebody was like, "Where's the rest of the video?" And like I said, that dude from West Coast Gang Wars, he replied, and he was like, "So you expected that woman to stay there and keep recording while there's gunshots?" And I'm not gonna lie to you, when I seen that, I started cracking up. I was like, "Damn, man! Like, there's people that really like, they just don't use their head at times, but it's all right, it happens." But yeah, so that happens, and you're able to see kind of, a little bit of what happened, and then the third video you see where somebody passes by where the popping happened, and you see a bunch of police there. And it's funny because, well, not funny, I don't want to say funny, that's not the right word, but it's crazy because I looked it up and there was no coverage on it at all. There was no coverage of a shooting, there was no coverage of an altercation, nothing, until today. A little bit earlier, I seen my boy sent me the Facebook page of, like, I think it's like All Things San Jose, I want to say, or one of those pages where somebody posted the whole like what everything that happened like throughout the whole night, which was fights and this and that, and then the last one was the thing that happened at the gas station. So um, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm not gonna throw anything out there about what happened, but from what's alleged on the caption is that it was red on red, and I was kind of tripping because in the comments as well, there was people saying like, "Oh, I thought Northerners don't go at it with each other. I thought that wasn't a thing. I thought that was only down south." But and I did get one dude that he messaged me, and he was like, "Stop putting out fake news." And I was like, "Bro, you realize I didn't even post that, right? Like I shared it on my story, but I didn't post that." And he was like, "Yeah, the homies in Sanho, oh my bad, special. The homeboys in Sanho don't get down like that, whoop de whoop de whoop." And I was like, "Bro, like, obviously, I got into a little, we messaged back and forth a little bit, and I let him know like that it happens. But that's not up for me to really, go on here and start speaking on. So I'll leave that to whoever wants to speak about that. But like I said, it's kind of crazy, because you don't hear about it as much, but you've been hearing about it more often where dudes are going at it with each other, which is kind of crazy. But it is what it is. But again, it is kind of messed up because my point of this video is why ruin it for everybody else? Because there's also a video that if I remember to save it, I'll remember to if I what am I talking about right now? If I remember to post it on this video, I'll post it. It's a video of somebody that was driving by the gas station at the right time. Like it was just you see an Impala like just parked right there. You see a truck, and they're passing by the gas station, and out of nowhere you just start seeing everybody scatter. There's people that lay down on the floor like behind the Impala because obviously they don't want to get hit with a stray. There's people that are running down the street. Like it was bad, and that one I will post because that one isn't going to incriminate anybody. You can't see what was going on, but you do see the people running. And I did see people that were even denying that anything even happened. There was people that were saying that no, like nothing even happened. We would have heard about it. There would have been media coverage. But same thing as what happened in Santa Cruz at the Catalyst when the show got shut down. There was no media coverage at all until other things popped up, and I think it was like a day or two later when media coverage finally hit. But for this one, it's kind of the same thing. There's nothing on the news. There's nothing like that you can look up that you're gonna find unless you go to that Facebook page, and you'll see that whatever happened happened. But again, why ruin it for the families that are there? Like for one, there's kids out there, there's moms out there, there's grandmas out there, there's families out there that are enjoying the scenery, that are enjoying the culture, the vibes, the cars, the women, you know what I'm saying? The women looking at the men. There's people are having fun, you know what I'm saying? And there's always got to be that group of people that ruin it for everybody because as you guys know, and for the ones that don't know that aren't from San or from the area, cruising was illegal for a long time, and it just got lifted. I want to say maybe last year or 2 years ago tops. Actually, maybe three, but I think I'm pretty sure it was like no more than 2 years ago where the ban got lifted, and they made it a big old thing where when the sign got taken down, everybody was recording and happy. And I feel like if these things keep happening, like the thing that happened on Cinco de Mayo where somebody got stuck, I think it was a younger individual that got stuck if I remember correctly. Um, if things like these keep happening, then they're just gonna ban it as a whole because they're gonna say that these are not family events. These are all gang banging parties and just events for gangs to do their thing. And it sucks because like I said, there are people out there, man, that enjoy. I have a homegirl that I see her posting her kids like almost every event. She's posting her kids like in lowriders and one. They're a little bit older though. They're like I don't know. They're probably like 10 years old, 9 years old, both of them. Um, and they love the culture. They love being out there looking at the cars. They're not out there gang banging. They're out there having a good time. And I would hate for one of them to have to, be pumping gas. The mom's pumping gas and the kids are right there. Just having a good time looking at the cars, looking at the scenery, and they start hearing people popping and people running, that they're gonna be traumatized. And that's what a lot of fools don't understand is that yeah, because you're doing your thing, you're having fun, you're putting in work or getting off where you're mad at or whatever. That's cool and all, but Like, why ruin it for everybody else? Go do that on your own time. You know, if there's an issue, go handle it on a different day. Why does it have to be on a day where everybody is out? Because if an innocent person would have got hit, bro, that would just be tragic. You know what I'm saying? It would, straight up. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but yeah, that's all I really got to say about that, man. It happened. Again, hopefully it doesn't stop. Because for me, I've already said I'm not really a lowrider person. I used to be, but I'm more into muscle cars. And which, I mean, you do see a few muscle cars out there, but it's mainly lowriders and stuff, you know. But hopefully they don't shut that stuff down, man, because it's looking like every time there's a Boulevard Nights, there's a cruise, there's anything to do with lowriders, anything to do with the Chicano culture, something like this always happens and it goes to shit. And like I said, hopefully they don't shut it down again. Hopefully they don't make it illegal again, and hopefully people get their head out their asses and can, you know what I'm saying, just enjoy their time. But with that being said, man, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, hit the like button. If you didn't, hit the dislike button. Leave a comment down under. Subscribe if you haven't already. And like I always say, man, the goal is to make it out the hood and not stay in it. And I'm going to catch you guys on the next one.